All right, I can identify how properties of operations can be used to multiply and divide rational numbers. So we have some word problems here, and we need to know, are we multiplying or are we dividing? Okay, so this problem says Mary wanted to estimate how many sheets of paper she had left. She knew that each sheet was about 0.1 millimeters thick. That is very thin. Her pack measured 2 centimeters thick. About how many sheets of paper does Mary have left? There's many different ways to think about this problem. You could think of it as division. How many 0.1 millimeters are there in 2 centimeters? Or you could think of it as sort of a units problem. So first thing I see here is I have millimeters and centimeters. So I need to know how many of these, or excuse me, how many millimeters are in 2 centimeters? Well, 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. So 2 centimeters is 20 millimeters. So I need to know how many 0.1 millimeters are in 20 millimeters. So that's division. We move, or if we're using the standard algorithm, we move the decimal over. So that means I need to add a 0 here, put a decimal here. So now I have 1 into 200. Well, 1 into 200 is 200. So my answer is 200 sheets. Or really what we could do also is if there's 0.1 millimeter, each paper is 0.1 millimeters, that means there's 10 sheets in 1 millimeter. And if 2 centimeters is 20 millimeters, then there's 20 times 10 sheets. So there's 20 sheets. So there's a few ways to do this problem. Go straight through division, or you could logically think through this problem using sort of proportional reasoning. Okay. So this next problem says Kathy is laying stepping stones in her garden. The stones are 8 inches long. She wants her path to be 10 feet long. How many stones will she need? So I need to know how many 8 inches there are, how many groups of 8 inches there are in 10 feet. So it would be helpful to know how many inches are in 10 feet. So 10 feet, or 1 foot has 12 inches. So that means there's 120 inches in 10 feet. So I need to know how many 8-inch partitions there are in 120. That's division. 8 into 12. Do our standard algorithm. 8 into 40 is 5. 5 times 8 is 40. There's no remainder. So we have 15. There are 15 groups of 8 inches in 120 inches. So that means there are 15 stones, okay, that she will need. We're done.